In this step, we're going to take a decorated fan rib that we've already reinforced with the strapping tape, covered in black vinyl, trimmed out the decor with some gold metallic automotive pinstriping. And no matter how you've decorated the fan rib to finish it out, at this point is when you'd want to take a step to help preserve all your handiwork. And what I do is I cover it with this Scotch long-lasting storage tape, not your regular packing tape. This stuff is thicker and it doesn't yellow and over time like a lot of cheap packing tapes will. So it's a nice little investment to keep all your hard work intact. So we'll take a stretch of the packing tape a little bit longer than the fan rib. And I'm going to line it up along the flat side of this fan rib, a little over halfway, about lined up with that edge of that pinstriping actually. And then just give it a slight smooth out with my fingers from the center, and then follow it up with the burnishing tool to give it a good stick and to push out any air bubbles that may got trapped underneath there. And I'm running it along the thin edge here of the fan rib to get it wrapped around a little as I pick it up, flip it over, and like we've worked with all of our other adhesives so far, I'm taking the fan rib and pushing it down and back towards me as I'm giving the tape a little pull out to the sides, just so it lays flat on the tape. And then flip it over, and taking the burnishing tool to smooth out the air bubbles again and make sure we have a good stick of the tape, and always working from the middle out. Okay, now at this point we don't want, I have enough tape for it to go around like twice around this rib, but I find the more times you wrap it around, the cheaper it makes all your decor look, and you just want a nice like lacquered look and to seal it. So we're only going to leave enough tape here to wrap it over this one last time and seal it on the bottom side of this fan rib. So I'm going to line it up on my grid here on my cutting board, which helps working with this clear tape. I can see it, and give me about a ½ centimeter, and take my blade and trim it right on that line. Now you could take a straight edge and do this too, but I'm just going to freehand it right down the line. And now when I take it and flip it over, I have just enough tape to pull it up about halfway, maybe a little over, and seal up my rib. And it's completely wrapped around with every inch covered in the clear packing tape. And taking my burnishing tool and smoothing out any last little air bubbles and sealing it in. And as with every step we've done with adhesives and finishing so far, I usually leave the excess on till I finish them all and then trim them assembly line style. We'll trim this off now though, so you can have a finished product. And there you go. It's ready for the holes to be drilled where I need them, and then to sew it to my fan.